Hey everybody, good morning. So it's a new day, it's a bright day. It always comes up with new hopes. Hope you all have a good day. And let's put the blues of yesterday aside and look forward for today. So what's today? Well, today we're gonna record a weekly podcast. So that's gonna be exciting.
So it's Wednesday today, and we have to work over the podcast. And I do have a couple of topics in my mind that I have worked throughout the week, but for some reasons I'm looking to do something else. My mind is saying that I should not work over those topics and need to come up with something else. And let's see, we are trying to research for a topic that we can work out on today. So let's see if we could find something and what it will be. But we'll try. Most probably the podcast will be out today. If not today, definitely tomorrow. That means we'll try to launch it on Wednesday. If not, then for Thursday, damn sure. And when there are so many voices running inside your head, I guess you should tune into some light music that will help you to stay calm and research a bit better. So that's what we'll try to do.
Hi, as I did share yesterday, that sometimes while you're writing, you are in that zone, and once the zone is gone, you end up with some unfinished projects or unfinished passages. And one such passage I just wanted to share with you. It's Hindi poetry, and I've been working over it now close to 2 years. I started it 2 years back, and it's still unfinished, and I have no idea when will it get finished. So it goes like, आखिर से पहली आज उनसे मेरी आखिर से पहली मुलाकात थी। आखिरी मुलाकातों के किस्से यूं तो अक्सर सबने सुने होंगे, कुछ अश्रु, कुछ मुस्काने, कुछ दर्द, कुछ गिले शिकवों के फसाने। और ये किस्सा कुछ तो अलग सा है। आखिर ये आखिरी नहीं, आखिरी से एक मुलाकात पहले का है। तो हम यूं ही रोज की तरह सुबह बस उठने को जैसे हुए तो याद आया कि दिन क्या है, और फिर से सो दिए। सोचा शायद स्वप्न हो, बीत जाएगा। एक नया सवेरा फिर कुछ हल्के हालात लाएगा, पर फोन की घंटी ने यह मंशा मेरी पूरी होने न दी, और असमंजस में मैं और पड़ा जब देखा आवाज उस पार उसकी थी। आ जा रहे हो ना? हाँ, बस इतनी सी तो बात हुई, फिर भी लगा कि मानो वक्त वहीं ठहर गया। मैं टक न खुलने वाले बंधन में था बंध गया। That's it. So just that much I was able to write, and let's see when will I be able to finish it.
See, I guess it's pretty much fair to say that some days, sometimes, we all need a little escape from life. And what better way to do that than a bit of gaming? So I'm gonna play Destiny 2 today for a little while. Let's fill up the brightness, put up the volume, and then wait for the game to start. And we have put this game recently, and I have just started it. I'm very much new in it. If I have to say, I might have just finished 1 or 2% of it, and I've just played with one character so far. And it's pretty much interesting, pretty much new, pretty much magical, I would say, because the world that's been shown in it is quite futuristic, is quite high tech, and I absolutely love such games. I absolutely love such experiences because they provide you some different experience altogether, some different mindset, some different thought process. They demand something else from you if you have to play it through. It's not just clear killing or just roaming around randomly, killing people, trying to fulfill the missions. No, not just that. There's more to it, and that more part is something that we all look for. And that's something that provides peace to the mind, and that's something that in fact at times make our mind think beyond the box. And that's something that's why I have been always close to the game throughout my life, and I have embraced gaming so much. Let's see how our session goes today. So that was it. That's all we wanted to take a break about. And the next thing is always remember, have some water. And then we'll get back to our podcast. I guess I figured out the topic. I'm not purely sure about it, but let's just say I might have figured it out. And if I have figured it out, then I'll record it today. Let's see how I feel about the current topic that I've chosen. And I won't reveal it right now. You'll have to wait for the podcast. And let's see. I'm working on it. And then I'll record it. Let's see how it will go. Alright, so here's my diary. Here's my laptop. And I have few notes over here. I have few things in my head. And I'm going to work out on the podcast, and very soon, like within few hours, I'm just going to finalize it, and I'm going to record it if I feel good about it. Else I'll just scrap it, and we'll start hunting for a new topic. We'll start hunting for new notes or new thoughts inside my head. But so far I'm feeling good about it, and I'm feeling pretty much, you can say, hyped about it, that I should do this topic. But I'm not much sure that can I create much of a content over this topic or not. So that's why I'm a little skeptical. So let's see how it goes, and let's just work on it. There is nothing else. The only way to finish something, the only way to know the result of anything is by doing it. As simple as that. Just in case the people who are watching might be thinking that I'm just googling out stuff as I'm sitting on a laptop and just copying it out and then creating a podcast. So just to clear that out, it's not so. Here are my notes. Actually, these are my little older notes that I used to make, or that I make at times when I'm with myself and I'm at my solitude and just at my thinking zone, and when I have a mobile phone in my hand, I just make notes. So few of them are my older notes, so I'm just referring to them, and few of them are my current notes also, as I still haven't completely switched from mobile phone to diary while making the notes, but I'm still trying. And I guess the shift will happen slowly. It will take its own time, and we need not to rush at it, because we should not forget that for a creator, the prime idea revolves around his content. The prime idea revolves around his thoughts. So I have had this habit of having my mobile phone to note down all the thoughts that I have, and suddenly replacing the mobile phone with the diary is like it is a difference in speed also, like speed of noting down those thoughts. The thoughts sometimes rush through your head and you just have to note it down very quickly, and it's like how much your mind is comfortable. So my mind was, I guess, suited much towards typing and noting it all down, and now when I have to write it down, my mind sometimes just takes a little feels it like a little speed breaker, that oh okay, now that's something new, that's something alienated situation. So I know that for most of you it might not make any sense, but for all the creators out there, it will make a lot of sense, that you somehow, when you're doing something for years, you make a habit out of it. You make it just becomes your habitat, it just becomes your that comfort zone,
and to bring yourself out of your comfort zone when you realize that that comfort zone is actually uh, hurting you in some ways. So you just need to get out of your comfort zone. You just need to get out of your box and have some new habits and have some new curriculum. And to adapt to those curriculum, it takes time. And we are just 4 days old to this 90 days less screen time challenge, and I guess we're doing pretty much good in it. And that's why all the older notes that I have on my mobile phone and few current ones also, I take them on my laptop as both the devices are synced. So I'm referring them, I'm making few changes in them, and then I'm trying to elaborate them and write them down in my diary, and then we'll start with the podcast. So that's how it goes.
Hey, so we have come down to the end of the day and the report time. Today, after subtracting all the recording time, I used my mobile phone for 5.5 hours. Better than what I used to do earlier, but still not convincing enough, I would say. And I guess I'll get used to it slowly. 5.5 hours for a few days, then I'll come down to 4.5, and then slowly receding gradually. And I guess that's how it will work. We should not stress about it much. The best thing is that the timer that I had set 2.5 hours for Instagram and half hour for YouTube, I'm not touching any of those timers. So that's pretty much good. The distractions are less. The else thing that I'm using my mobile phone still is for reading ebooks and making notes, and sometimes here and there while taking a rest, playing a little bit of game, but yet not more than half 40 minutes. I've even set a timer for that. So going pretty much good, I would say. And the second thing, that the podcast that we were working on, the episode 3 is yet to come. I know that, and I'll not skip it this week. That episode will definitely gonna land tomorrow. The work is in progress, and I guess the topic that I chose, that I even showed you, not the topic but the work in progress, I'm gonna stick to it. I'm feeling very positive about that topic, and I think I should share those words with you. So see you tomorrow.